No, we're not.
Just kidding.
Yeah. The DM's not there, but the rest of us are there.
We're not in the right spots. I'm Kai today. What's that?
I'm Simon today.
Oh, we're moved.
Now we're good. There we go.
We are good.
Welcome. Ramon, you're live. Can you do the welcome?
Yes, we are live. Sorry, I was
Morning.
disoriented. The screen was acting up. All right. Hello. Welcome to D&D Play 20 Does Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos, or in my case, a magical multiverse. Again, we have the cast of all student body of the school. Say hi, student body.
No.
Hi, student body.
Catching on.
Yeah, okay. 50 points of Condrix and 50 points of Prismari.
I'm not in either of those.
It's with the bloom, you mean?
Don't tell him. Girl.
Hey, if I'm getting done,
It is with a bloom.
you ought to.
It's just Simon's so artistic.
That
My
place
mind
with
just
the
goes
thing?
to Prismari.
I know, yeah. He's multifaceted.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes, indeed. And yes, so we'll, like always, roll some initiative, and we'll just get everyone to introduce themselves yet again.
Terrible initiative, but maybe that's okay.
Uh-oh. 20.
Oh, not a natural 20.
No.
I was going to say, don't waste the natural 20 on this.
No, rolled an 18. So hi, I am Brandon. I am playing Ash Blackfang, a lovely genie warlock who is slowly learning everything he can about as much as he can. He's been thrown into situations that he's not happy with, but he's actually doing quite good on his exams, which is really the only important part. Kalani. I think you're next. Nope.
No, I'm next.
Have Simon next.
Hi, I'm Saint. I'm playing Simon. He is just the littlest guy. He's a tiny little owlin druid. And he is killing it. Also, he almost died. He is a part of Witherbloom, but he does act fairly Prismari. He recently learned some new instruments to impress a girl that he's gone on a date with. And he has not been spending enough time with his best friend Kai.
Yeah, so I am Marianne, or Vagabunda, however you know me from, and I play Kailani, as far as everyone knows, a Triton Storm Sorcerer, and she's been trying to be a wingman to Simon whilst dealing with the consequences of Simon's gossiping about her.
Well-meaning gossiping.
Well-meaning,
Yeah.
but still...
Well-intended.
Well-intended, but nevertheless problematic. And she's doing great on her exams, and yeah, that's her. She's actively avoiding Quintidicus. We'll see.
Simon is doing okay at exams. Well enough. Passing.
And of course, we have Merton, who is unfortunately doing adult stuff today, not playing D&D.
Stupid adult stuff.
Yes, Merton, the Minotaur from Theros, is a barbarian, Path of the Ancients, and he's here to discover more about his heritage. And along the way, he's met these weird people. And he's just trying to make sense of it. So, as always, I will put it to the floor. Who would like to do a brief recap? I know Kailani's already opted out, so that's not aimed at you. Anyone would like free inspiration / student die / something
Didn't
cool?
write much.
I didn't write anything.
I
Actually,
didn't rewatch the VOD.
It doesn't have to be
Nope, I didn't write
like a
anything.
big recap. It could just be like your observations of it.
We took a test.
Yep.
Rosie got swallowed by a giant toad. Someone tried to read my mind, and I caught them, but I don't know who it is.
Yep.
Luna and I set up a study date.
Yep.
I don't remember anything else that happened last week.
Grayson was found in the restricted section of the Biblioplex by Merton.
That's true.
Who gave Merton some dusted disappearance. Ash was doing a lot of weird stuff. He was trying to teach his inkling Walter how to write so he can have someone help him copy some books, and had a brilliant thought that if he could get some sort of, magical item, give it to Walter to make him smarter, it would go faster. So he went to Mr. Lundquist to get a lovely headband of intellect for Walter, which I can pick up in a couple days' time.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I believe Kailani had... Oh, Kailani wants to add it. You can add it yourself. I was going to mention that.
And Kailani had this... I think, was it last session that we discovered, that Kailani discovered? No, I think that was 2 sessions ago. Then I think it's just that Kailani had a weird encounter between her, Quintilius, and Grayson, which she'd rather forget right now. And
he will never forget.
She got Simon really embarrassed. It was, what the fuck session?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's giving Ash and Merton the indication to let Simon and Luna go do their own thing.
Yes, I did not get that social cue. Right.
No, but we did leave without you.
Yes.
Earlier in the day we had worked on, Luna and Simon had worked on some music together.
They fell asleep.
Drums.
But they were leaving the bar to go study for an exam they had the next day, because neither of them did particularly well in their exams that day.
Yep.
I don't remember what exam we had.
That's pretty much a good...
Well, you've already had basic magical auras. You've already had archaeomancy, or I think... What was it? History of...
What day? Hold on, let me just...
I've done magical physiology, basic magical auras, and history of art and magic. Those are the 3 I've got.
Tomorrow's supposed to be...
Arcanobotany.
That's right. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Beginning Intimacy for me tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes.
Kailani has no exam. No, has Arcanobotany. What do you mean? I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I have Arcana. But I was like, you two, I've been studying here with Simon for a while. You two go. That's fine.
Yeah, we did study together for like an hour or 2, I think, before she showed up. Yeah. Because she asked us to meet her at the tavern and then didn't tell us what time.
Cafe. That's why it's different.
Yeah.
It's a cafe.
Yes. So, well done, guys. You actually all, from each of you, you put the tale together. You all can have some inspiration. Well done.
Hey, I'll take a student die.
Student die is fine.
I'll take inspiration because I don't have it.
Me too.
So, exams were done. Music was written. Dates were had. Bonds were strengthened. Others were tested. And what seemed to have been a casual coffee break turned into a frog brawl. Or might turn into a frog brawl. So, that is where we're picking up with Rosie being swallowed whole by a giant frog that's destroyed its cute little outfit. It was like the one wearing the overalls. And she is currently sitting in its stomach right now. And the frog is swelled up, and it's just like big Bulbasaur staring at the people that are here. I know that Simon just left again. Dates were being had, so he had just left with Luna. So it's technically Merton, Kailani, and Ash with some of the other students watching in horror. So we'll pick it up from there. So we will. First of all, since Simon is gone, so it would be Ash first. So,
Okay.
Ash.
I also think Merton would probably try to pick the frog up by its legs and try and squeeze her out.
Are we in initiative or not?
No, this is the order that I have. You're not like an actual fight. You're not fighting them yet.
Oh, so
you know what I mean?
Okay, we are each reacting to it.
You guys didn't attack them.
Because I thought
this is just the order you guys are doing things.
Right. Okay. I just got confused because I thought Rosie had been talking to me when that happened, so I thought I would have been the first one to see it.
Yeah, you would have been the first one to, but that's what we're gonna have like people react. This all happening simultaneously, but it's just like order to chaos, basically.
Okay.
How big are the frogs? Because the icons look like they're medium size, but are they actually small or are they medium, or did they grow?
They were. Let me just double check.
Because I know Rosie is pretty tiny, being a gnome.
She is pretty tiny, yes. The giant frogs.
Oh, okay.
They were small, I believe, and now they are supposedly large.
Large?
No, medium. They went from small to medium, yeah.
Okay. So it'd be like 4.5 feet. Okay. That's weird. Can I do a quick Arcana to see if I can figure out what the hell's going on?
You can absolutely try, yeah.
Huzzah. 7. Shouldn't have used digital dice. Happens every time.
Dice give it the dice taker.
Yeah. Since that didn't do anything, I'm gonna go up and at least try to ascertain what the hell's going on to see if I can pull her out. Is there any part of her left out, or is she fully small?
Before you do that, I'll give you one thing to do to respond. We'll get to that in a minute. So Kailani, since Simon is not here, Kailani, what did you do while he was trying to gauge what's happening? And Kailani
immediately, Kailani would use her emissary of the sea and just look at the frog and very angrily spit her out right now. Very commanding. Talking to it.
Okay, so I'll allow you to do. I feel like it's more of an intimidation if you doing this.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. Are you alright? Was it a bad thing or a good thing?
No, I rolled a nat 20 and I inhaled so sharply that I coughed my lungs out. Nat 20 for a 25 intimidation.
All right.
My eyes are crying.
Is Kailani proficient in intimidation?
No, but she has +5 charisma.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, she's not.
Why would Kailani be?
Hence the confusion.
No. She has,
I would say with
high
that
charisma.
nat 20, not to take anything away from Kailani, but I would have said that Merton at that time would have just jumped up and would have been behind you, ready. You would have been
it was
adding to it, you would be
high-licking the frog. Spit around.
Yeah, about to reach for the frog, Ash
literally
said,
what I thought
and
he'd
ready
do.
to shake it.
Yeah.
So
everybody, the frog thinks it's Kailani's voice, but it's actually Merton behind. Kailani is fully sure that she was the one that commanded it. It's Merton behind going.
It's the body language. It's what you said and the body language.
Yeah.
of Last Minotaur ready to get down. So before we resolve what's going to happen in here, so just for peace of mind, Simon, you've gone with Luna and you're going to the Biblioplex. Did you say you're going to go study?
Oh, what? Sorry, I didn't know I was here. What's happening?
But you're not. But I just wanted to establish you and Luna were going to the Biblioplex to study.
Yes, correct? Because I I have a horticulture club tonight at the library.
Okay.
So since I'm already going to be there for tonight to spend as much time together as possible, we're just going to go study there.
Okay. So as you made your way, like briefly, Luna kind of like turned a little bit to look back at the Fajol Cafe, and she was like, "Did she hear that?" She looks at you. Like she kind of like you guys are like a bit away from it now, but she like looks behind her.
Did I hear it?
Do me a perception check.
Sure. Yeah, I did. 21.
21. Yeah, it was faint, but you swear you heard the sound of like a little shriek, and then Kailani shouts. But you're far enough that you're not able to pick up what she said. But there's like you heard like shouting. Just
To be fair,
vague.
Kailana shouting is not that odd of a thing.
Well, it
Yeah.
is. It is 5 minutes after someone tried to read my mind.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah. So, when she asked me, I just go, "Yeah, crap," and then I just sprint back with my little legs. Hold on, gotta see.
she runs after you. All right. So as you running back in, we'll go back to you quick, Ash. So Ash, you wanted to get closer?
Yeah, I wanted to see if there was any part of Rosie sticking out that I can grab onto and yank.
Did it not spit it
Or if-
out then?
So no, it hasn't spat her out. Well, I think the best thing to do now is we're going to go. You can go ahead and roll initiative, and you haven't joined combat, but this is to like
Order of
how things are going to be
operations.
resolved. Yeah.
Yeah. So the nat 20 had no reaction from the frog?
I didn't say that. This is just to. It will have a reaction, and you will be able to go from there. Just need to have.
Do you
that.
want me to roll as well because I'm running back in, or?
Yeah. So
Okay.
this will be either resolved really quickly, or it's going to. escalate.
It'll take me 45 minutes. I got a nat one. So
Ignore that roll. 'cause
You can
that's just
change
a-
me to a
Three.
16. It won't let me change it, and I can't move my token either.
Oh, gross. One minute then.
So that's what I said. I told Ramon there was 2 of you on the board, and I said, you don't delete the wrong one, and I assume he has.
Yeah,
I
I just
didn't delete.
refreshed.
I didn't delete the other one. It's still here.
Bring up Ash.
I just hit it. Just in case I got it wrong. So there you go.
Yeah, that one's good. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Just for Kailani's peace of mind, before we begin with the new initiative, Kailani, as you had stared down this frog, its eyes bulged out, but it didn't show signs of spitting her out. But it gave it pause.
Okay.
On your turn, I'll allow you to do another check. It will be an animal handling check with advantage.
Okay.
All right. So Ash, we'll probably start this with what you're gonna do next.
I've got
What
a
are
19 in initiative. I'm confused.
Oh,
What?
right. Sort the
I didn't
initiative.
see that.
Yep. I see an 18.
I see a 19.
I see a 19, but I see an 18 down.
That was for me to get
Well,
into
yeah,
the
you
order.
have to roll
I
it
have
so
to
you can
roll.
change it for your real dice. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Understood.
Gotcha.
That's why I rolled a 10 and actually had a 3.
Okay. I understand.
Nat
All right.
ones. Let's go.
And then I'll roll that as well. Okay. Merton, 19 as well. I assume Kailani is a little more dexterous than him. Actually, maybe not. There's two Mertons.
Being a barbarian, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What's your dex, Kai?
14, I believe.
He's got an 18 dex. Very dexy for a barbarian.
Damn.
Which Kailani is which? There's two of you. Do you see there's two on the initiative? Is it just me that sees two?
I
there's
see
two.
two Mertons.
I see two Mertons.
Yeah. There we go. No, it's good. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have two ash. No, one ash. Okay, we're good.
We're good?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Just gonna put that in there. 19 points. All right, so Merton will step forward and immediately grab the frog that swallowed Rosie and will attempt to grapple it. And will start to try and shake it upside down. And that's going to be him. So I'll just roll a quick grapple. Again, I think that's very him.
Uh-huh.
It slips out of his grasp. He grabs it, and it just it's slimy, and he manages to pull free.
Wow.
And slips back onto the floor. That's his turn, Kailani. You may continue with what you are doing.
Kailani will walk up to the frog that swallowed her. Which one is it, actually?
Great question. Which frog is it?
This one.
Okay. So she walks up to it and says, "Now, spit her out. I won't hurt you if you spit her out." And she's just gonna tell it off.
Yeah, I'll give you a free animal handling again with advantage because you have its attention.
Animal handling is not very high. I will use my inspiration because I didn't realize it was that low. That's better. 16.
That'll do it. Again, it's like got its eyes trained on you after escaping murder. It's still staring at you, and then it just spits her out and just keeps looking at you. But it's still looking. Out of the four, it's the one that's least likely to attack now. It seems to have been subdued by Kailani.
Okay. She's
Anything
going
else,
to look at... So that was my free or was it my action?
That was your free. And it looks, yeah, it just stops.
She looks at the one next to it and goes, "Same goes for you. Stop with this. What's wrong?"
Can they actually answer you, or do they just understand you?
I can
They just
understand them
understand
as well.
You can, okay.
Oh, yeah, because she can understand. Yeah.
Any beast, elemental,
Uh,
plant, monstrosity that has a swimming speed.
Swimming speed.
I can communicate to them simple ideas, and they can communicate to me simple ideas.
Yeah, it didn't say anything. It seems to have, in whatever's happened to it that's agitated it, it's just operating on primal predatory instinct. But you're able to calm it down. And the other frog stares at you.
Sorry, I said that wrong. I can
Yeah,
understand
you have
them.
no special ability to understand it in return,
No,
right?
I can't understand them in return. Yeah, that is true.
All
They
right, so
understand
I was
me.
right then.
No, we are
Good job.
confusing stuff. We're confusing
Yeah,
abilities.
confusion.
Yeah.
That's fine. And again, either way, it doesn't answer
You.
you.
Are there any
So
teachers or professors in the area?
That was
no, there
Greencrest.
isn't.
There was.
Greencrest
She
was
left,
there
though.
was that was the other day. It wasn't today.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the last date. He yelled at me.
Okay.
No, there is no professor. However, the barista.
So, do I do
is,
another roll with my action, or was that just?
So yeah, this would be your, if you're gonna do it again, this would be your action.
Okay.
And which frog? So this one's the one that spit out Rosie?
This one's docile. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And this time is a straight roll, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So that's
Alright.
actually really good. 18.
18. All right. You got his attention. It looks up at it again. It's like big bulbous eyes trained on you. All right. And again, on your next turn, you'll be able to animal handling it with advantage again.
Oh, so this wasn't animal handling? This was.
Oh, I thought you were doing the
Intimidation?
same like process. I thought you were doing intimidation, but you can do animal if it's an animal handling check. Yeah, that's fine. It would just be in a straight roll.
I don't
So
know.
with
I'm
that-
asking you what you want from me.
No, I honestly thought you were doing the same thing as before. Like you were trying to like intimidate and get its attention, but animal handling works. That's fine. That's my fault. I should have specified what you were doing. Animal handling is good. That's what you rolled.
Then yeah, it was 18. Otherwise, it would have been higher. Been a 21
Alright.
if you're talking intimidation.
I don't. Would that be in your animal? What does that aim as animal handling?
I'm trying
was
to
that the
get them to calm down.
Then yeah, it again stops looking as aggressive as the other two. Another one that's being contained. Hold on.
So are the frogs
Anything else?
dexier than Ash?
The frogs are not dexier than Ash, I don't believe. What's your dex, Ash?
Let's do 14.
Yeah, no, they're not. I didn't think so. So let me move you up.
Wow, we all have a 14. Except Merton, who's higher than all of us.
That's almost ready to rumble today.
Okay. Ash's turn, or is Kalani done?
Is Kailani done?
Is Kailani done?
Yeah, that's it. She's not gonna hurt them if she doesn't have to.
Okay. I'm gonna run up behind Rosie
Mm-hmm.
and just look at her and go, "Can I get you out of here?"
She's just like lying on the fucking. She's
Okay,
like covered in like goop.
I'm gonna pick her up and using my boots, I'm gonna fly her out of the area.
All right. Take this for a test flight.
Make a strength check. He just does it. I'm not even a DM.
I like he's actually right. I didn't say anything.
That's okay. 16. She's a gnome.
I do appreciate.
Yeah,
the
but
roll,
you're a dwarf.
She wasn't exactly
right?
going to resist you.
You're both
She's small, so
I have a +1. So
regardless,
Nice.
regardless, it's not a problem
I
for you to
also
pick
have
her
a
up and
+1.
fly off with her.
Okay.
Where do you fly off to?
I can only do 25 because I'm a dwarf, but I'm gonna dash 50. So 10 to get to her. And then my extra 40, I just want to get her away from there. So I want to plop her up on something high and out of the way. Yeah. Well, if there's like a bookshelf that's 20 feet in the air, I want to head towards just somewhere Even like over in this area, just away from there.
Okay,
I'd be
yeah,
happy
that's
with
fine.
that. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll drop her down right near Simon.
I'm not there
Pretty
yet.
much.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
wherever.
when they will be
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Okay, I will drop
That
her
should
off,
be
and that is
okay.
my action.
All right, nicely done. Good job. I believe it was that one and this one. Oh, okay, wow, these frogs are like a unit today. This one here, Kalani, after seeing you pacify the others, it's got this strange, almost like aggressive kind of like look to it. Very unnatural for a frog. Its eyes are hued like with a tint of red, and it immediately jumps forward and lands next to you and attempts to swallow you whole. And that's going to be a 5, so it doesn't. But it tries.
Kailani looks at it up and down, like.
The intent was to like bite you, like try like swallow, but it ends up like just it's almost like gums you a bit and kind of like loses its grip. That's its turn. And the next one, well, jump forward behind you and attempt the same.
Great, with advantage this time.
With advantage this time. That is a crit. For
Wait, silvery
before you
barbs.
panic.
I'm pretty sure I
Sil-
have it.
Okay.
I
You may
actually do not have it
absolutely
in this one.
Why would the frog get advantage?
Flanking.
It's not flanking.
It is. It's under Merton.
Oh, I can't even see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can it even go there if Merton's
Hello,
there?
frog? Well, I mean, Merton's very big.
Merton.
Yeah, but it's a medium
It-
creature.
it's a medium creature. True. It would be adjacent to him. So I'm just going to.
It's hugging his leg.
Yeah, it's not in the same space, but it's.
So could it not? Should you not have moved? Whoa! Should you not have moved it here, and leave Merton where he already was?
Yeah.
Then he wouldn't
That's
have
actually
advantage.
No, but it was a nat 20 it was like a straight roll. Like the straight roll would have been a nat 20 regardless.
Well,
you don't have silvery barbs?
I haven't learned it, which means here's a reroll.
Boo. Let the frog crit. What's gonna do?
I don't want to get swallowed, thank you very much. So, reroll.
Reroll. Okay. So that would have been 16.
Shield.
Shield.
Oh my god.
Because I don't have mage armor. So.
Bounces off.
Why would I have it on right now? So, yeah. I block it with shield.
Alright. And you avoid being grappled as it bounces off the shield. Alright. There's 2 Simons in my order. But it's Simon's go regardless. Simon.
It's me? It's my turn? Is this as far as I get coming from outside the building, I assume?
That's
With
me.
30 feet? This? Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd I go?
Down here.
Yeah, I'm
hello.
Yeah, I put you at the door because you guys just came in.
We have the same color icon. I know.
Yeah. I don't have my glasses on, it's fine. So that's as far as I go. I do not want to attack the frogs, and I don't have a good view anyways. I'm just going to use my action for movement and be running.
Okay.
So I'm going to get here, and I'm just going to ask them what's going on. What happened? I heard yelling.
Rosie here just got swallowed by a big frog. It looks
What?
like it started small
Just
and it
lying
got
on the
big.
table.
But I just unionized them.
I know, but
Why are they attacking?
Don't know.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk to them.
Don't.
Try
Dude.
before I do something stupid.
I can only move so fast. I have little legs. That's my turn. I can't go any
So
further.
do I.
Excellent turn.
I'm not going to be shouting at them from here, and I already used
No,
my
I
action.
love the
That's-
fact that Ash is like, you
Well-
can fly.
Yeah.
That doesn't increase my movement speed.
Nope, mine neither.
Technically, actually, sorry. Oh, nope. I didn't take it. All right, nope. That's all I can do. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so I went back to Merton. Merton would immediately see these frogs trying to gang up on Kailani, and he's gonna have none of it.
So we're all trying to avoid hit the frogs, and Merton, who's not here, is gonna hit the frogs.
What's Merton's intelligence?
I didn't say Merton was attack one. Merton's intelligence is
He
decent.
might
16.
rage, though.
He was going to rage.
Mhm.
Yes. And he's
He's
like,
try and grapple him again.
yeah, like immediately starts to, like, his nostrils start to flare. And this aura starts to radiate from him. And with that, again, he's going to try and pin down this frog. Again, seeing that Kailani's not trying to hurt them, and no one has hurt them yet, he reaches for the frog and tries to again pin it down. This time, his muscles bulge, and like again goes for another grapple. So I'm going to roll that with advantage. Godspeed, Merton. Let's have a go. He's tanky. 21. All right, frog, what you got?
Come on, frog, not 20.
20,
Come
frog.
on.
I'm a druid.
frog.
I'm on the frog side.
That's good. Good character depth. That's an 11. The frog has no chance this time. Merton, that's buff Merton, just pins it to the ground with one like massive hand, and like pins it down, and it's now grappled, and that is his turn. We're back to Kailani.
Kailani looks at the frog that she had to shield, and that is being pinned down. Right, that's the one, right?
It's either bulging, it's like it's been crushed by Merton. Yeah.
If you behave, if you stop, he'll let you go. She's gonna try to keep telling them off, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh, that's 15.
15?
Animal handling, that is. Or should I roll intimidation
Yes,
first?
No, I assume no, it's fine. Animal handling is good. 15 is enough.
I'm
Or two.
rolling lower and lower. This is going to get to a 10 next turn. Which is good, because
Yeah.
Simon will be here, so it'll be fine.
You're not sure if it was the stone where you're talking to the frog, or the fact that it's got a massive Minotaur just squashing it, but the frog immediately just goes limp and submits. It goes "Urgh," and kind of like goes docile, and Merton's grip relaxes. All right, we'll just wait for her to see if she's got. Anything else, Kalani?
No.
Okay. Ash. Only one of
Okay.
these frogs is still aggressive. This one down here.
That one? Well,
Yeah, the one below Kalani.
not knowing what's going on, I don't like it in the general vicinity of my friends. I go 5, 15, 20, 25 to here. And not knowing what's going on, but the other ones did they seem like they lost completely aggression and they're not attacking and doing
Yeah.
anything?
After Kalani gave them a good telling off, they seem to have lost that aggression.
Okay. All right. So the consensus I'm getting is I probably shouldn't attack these things.
That would be a good consensus. That would be a good analysis.
Then I'm gonna hold an action just in case it tries to swallow someone again, and then I'll do something.
Okay. All right. So you're holding your action to.
Probably use my decanter to push it away 15 feet.
Okay. That's great. All right. So with that, last frog standing looks up. It looks between Merton, Kailani, and Ash, as if trying to trying to see which one is the bigger threat. And seeing as Kailani's being the one that's being just reprimanding the other frogs, it will attempt to yet again bite her.
Would that trigger Ash's held action?
It will, yeah. And
The
these
attempt,
frogs
or just if it hits me?
The attempt.
I think is the attempt.
Yeah, just curious.
Yeah. Ash, was it the intent of attack or?
Yeah, for the most part, it will need a DC 13 strength save.
Okay.
As
right, so that will go through first.
geyser of 30 gallons of water is trying to push it away.
Oh, good. We're flooding the bar.
That's what prestidigitation's for.
Okay. Con save?
I'm sure this bar needs a good clean.
Strength save.
Strength save,
Strength
DC 13.
I have mending. It's fine.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, that was almost good. Nat 1.
Oh.
It gets sent spiraling off into the air.
Prone 15 feet away from me, and it takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Slams into the wall over here.
Oh.
Wait, I'm sorry. Ash is here. 15 feet.
I was
in that
pushing
direction.
it, up towards this way.
Sorry, my bad. I saw you in the wrong place.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm pushing it up this
Over
way.
here is fine. But yeah, it would have hit the table as it tumbled past it. So 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Dumb frog.
Okay. And it recovers. It leaps back up, eyes bulging with anger, and it will leap up into the air and land right behind you, Ash.
Mm.
I believe it can go. Let me just double check. I'm not making these super frogs.
Make them super frogs. Do it.
So did its attack go off on me, or is it still Guy's action?
It didn't get to do its attack because his reaction will go first. So before it could attack, it got thrown. So with being thrown across the table with such force, it will puff itself up, leap over the table back into Merton, to Ash, and then try to bite him, swallow him. That is another nat 20.
I'm on the frog side.
No silvery bars, I guess.
No. From who?
That's what I mean.
Merton can't. He's very sure.
So that's just to hit me, or do I get a save to be swallowed, or?
So as it leaps and its tongue shoots out, wraps around your leg, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled.
Okay, can I use a reaction then?
No. You already used your reaction to hold your action.
Okay.
Your held action uses your reaction.
Correct.
Thank you. Forgot about that part.
So you are restrained as the frog tongue wraps around you. But you may attempt to break free of the grapple.
On my turn or now?
Yes, on your turn.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
No, it
Frog is
died.
docile, so I'll get rid of him. Okay. Simon, you just saw this frog get thrown across the room by a gush of streaming water, and then it just leapt right back across, inflated itself, and wrapped Ash with its tongue, reeling him in.
That's weird. I'm gonna run up here.
That's weird.
It is. This is weird.
It is.
Sweet.
Is it an action to make like an Arcana check to see if they're under some sort of effect?
I'll give you a free one.
Or okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
give you
do
a
that.
free
I'm gonna
one,
try
yeah.
that real quick and see what I do. I'm not proficient.
That's weird.
Wouldn't it be a nature
like-
check in this case for
Not
Simon?
if they're under an effect.
Oh,
Then it would
that's
be
true,
Arcana
that's
if
fair.
the effect is magical, which I'm
If it's-
assuming
if
it
he's looking
is
for
since someone just tried to
supernatural
use
effects.
magic on me.
That's fair.
Logically, for Simon, this makes the most sense.
Yeah, no,
And for
yeah, makes sense.
for
It wouldn't
Ash,
be
every
frog
time
rage.
Rosie's in the room with something, it tries to kill her.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty much.
This is the third time.
It might. Okay, at some point we have to accept the fact it might just be Rosie.
I
One
know.
question: third time?
Yeah.
What was the
So
mimic?
we had the mimic.
And
She
I'm
wasn't
pretty
there
sure
for the robes.
Okay, I thought she was there for the ropes.
And there's the
Technically,
frogs.
technically, I killed her with the mimic.
frogs. That's true.
True.
I might be the third.
And then we didn't help.
Yeah.
Arcana, I rolled actually decently, so it's a 16.
16.
Mhm.
From looking at the frogs' unnatural behavior and the tint, like this weird red kind of like arcane glow to its eyes, like a red arcane glow, it's easy to determine that it's under some sort of influence that's triggering this violent behavior.
Mm-hmm. I am going to yell that out to everyone. Try not to hurt the frogs if you can help it. They're not working on their own. Someone's doing this. This is some magic. Help. I'm going to look around and see if I can see anyone that looks like they might be focusing on this. And I will use my action
Okay.
to
Yeah,
perception
yeah.
check, I guess, if I can.
Perception check. Or insight, like if you want to like scrutinize someone in particular.
Can I guidance with my action and make this check?
No, you would
Okay,
either
just
be a guidance or action.
I'll just make the check. That's fine. Natural 20 for a 26. Tell
Yes!
me, bitches. Point
Yes.
yes. Show me.
She sees
All
into the
right.
ethereal
Tell me
plane.
all the things.
Give me your notes.
Copy and paste, please.
I now have to do a Matt Mercer and go to Whisper and Saint here. Or like send her a message.
We don't have a secret
alright.
room, so blurt it out.
I'm just gonna tell them who it
We
is.
don't
Yeah.
have a secret room. Yes, so before I do that, I'll just make a quick roll to determine how much of secrets I tell. Alright.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So I will message. Do you want me to say it out loud, or do you want this to be?
You can
Like a
message me. I'll share what I want. I like secrets.
All right, cool. All right, all good, Ash.
Whispers.
Whispers.
I know something's wrong because my giant frogs that I talked to the other day would never. Hmm. Interesting.
Anything else from Simon?
I don't know. Is that him? Who's
Yeah.
this? Yeah. Yeah, I am just going to because I don't have any that's my action. I can't do anything else with it. But I'm just gonna point and I'm gonna go, you in Simon's angriest little voice.
I like it.
So you pointed at Xanther?
Uh-huh.
Kailani never liked Xanther. Now I know why.
I don't have any info on him except he's a fire genasi. I don't remember anything else about him.
We
You
didn't
guys
talk
really
to
haven't
him.
interacted.
Yeah, but yes, Ash, if you
Just
can
from
hear, I pointed at the fire genasi and just went,
Okay.
you.
Yo.
Yes. How dare.
In your time in university, because you've been here for a bit now, you haven't really talked to him, but he's like one of the popular kids.
Mhm.
He's one of the popular students.
Okay. That's my turn.
Like a jock.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And when you say you, kind of like, again, he was like just making it like to you. You notice that he was like trying maybe a bit too hard to like seem casual about this whole frog thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of gives you like a look like, huh? Trying to be like,
I got an at 20. I have your number, bitch.
yeah. He's like, I'm sorry. And with that, we move on back to Merton, who will, seeing that this frog is now being subdued, will push past Kataros, who's just like stunned, and he's gonna like actually Kataros is gonna like step back. He's gonna push past, gonna head right towards where Ash is, and he's gonna try.
Martin!
Yeah, go ahead.
Hip!
He goes, huh? And he's confused. Like he was like boom, 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 going right over to help Ash, and he like men, and pointing, and he's like, he goes, huh? It's like what?
Nah, never mind.
Yeah, it continues to go towards Ash, and he's gonna try and use his. He's gonna use his action to try and pull you free from the frog.
So this time it has like there's parts of Ash that can be pulled free.
It hasn't swallowed him. It just has.
It hasn't swallowed him.
Grappled.
Okay, gotcha.
Its tongue's wrapped around it. He's not swallowed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Merton. Athletics. Advantage is good. All right. Easily, like he reaches, grabs the frog, grabs its tongue, and not like not like too aggressive, but he manages to like wrest it free from you, Ash. Pulls the tongue off you, and like pushes it back slightly. So you are no longer restrained, as your good friend Merton comes to the rescue. All right. With that, it is Kailani's turn.
Yeah, Kailani is going to look at the frog. She's going to move here and like try to gently pat the frog and be like, "It's okay. You can stop now." Like try to calm it down.
Okay.
Because she saw it being hurt, right? Yeeted across the room.
It was yeeted across the room, yeah. All right. Go ahead and do me an animal handling check. It will be with disadvantage because it was it was technically hurt and kind of thrown across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, animal handling. Yep, I told you it was getting lower. It's a 10. I don't know if it's enough to think so.
It gives you this stare, and you see it's just it doesn't seem to be registering what you're saying. Its anger is reaching boiling point as it's got like Merton like on top of it, and it's just doesn't pay you much attention. It looks back towards Ash.
Yeah, Kailani tells Ash, try to calm it down.
He doesn't want to. You can tell he's angry, and he's like almost has his battle axe in his hand, but he's just gonna sigh and go, "Fine."
Is that Kailani's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Over to Ash.
Okay. First, I can tell that something's off with Simon pointing at this guy, so I'm immediately going to hex him. And then try to calm, because it's a bonus action to hex him. So
Yeah,
he's being
bonus action to hex, yeah. Would you be hexing strength or...
Dex.
On Xander?
Dex. Yeah.
Ah.
Hey!
Because if he attacks me, Hellish Rebukes is Dex.
No, it doesn't work on save, right? Isn't it just checks?
Checks.
Is it just...
It's
just
checks.
That's the thing with Hex.
Right.
Yes.
So you might want to do strength in case we try to
Yeah.
grapple him.
Yeah, strength, sorry. I forgot it was only...
Well, it depends.
Everyone does.
I mean,
Yeah.
It depends. You can technically do Dex and it would prevent his acrobatics. We don't know what he's stronger with.
Well, if he's an athlete and he's that big, I'm guessing strength. It's an educated guess, that's all.
Right. So, strength, yes.
We don't know.
You don't know.
And then I'll look at this frog, not knowing. I'll try to... I've gone through, like, the monster manual, and he's read a lot of books, so... I will... Can I do... Would it be animal handling, or can I try to persuade this stupid frog?
You saw that persuasion. Persuasion would have maybe given it pause before you had flung it across the room. So you could try and do an animal handling check with disadvantage, because again you flung it across the room.
Sure did.
9.
9.
Yep, and I do it again.
9.
I'll do it again. I'm about to do it again.
Can I use one of my rerolls? Because I have 8.
Yeah. Go for it.
Ooh, that'll put it up to a 15.
15's enough. Against all odds. Tell me how you stare down this frog who's staring you right back.
I'm basically gonna boop it on the nose and tell it no.
Bad froggy.
Yeah.
Bad frog. Stop it.
Drop it.
It like pop. It kind of like it. A moment where it just pops itself up and glares. It's like a stare off. And it's kind of like
definitely. This is just a stop it.
Yeah, it's like the camera pans to Ash, squinting at it, going stop it, and like it squints to the frog, squinting right back at him, and it goes back and forth, and then eventually the frog submits, like, especially with Merton there as well, kind of like backing you up. Gives him like a look, and then it just settles on its
better
legs and sits.
Go sit in the corner. I don't know if it can understand me, but that's what I'm telling you to do.
It can't.
No, but
No.
The intent is
I know the intent.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of like it just goes docile. You're out of initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're out of initiative? Are you sure?
Because Simon's going to do something.
Simon.
Well,
Are
yeah,
you
so
sure about that?
the frogs were one thing, right? So
I will
that's true.
try to tell Simon don't do anything stupid. Not yet.
All my things are stupid.
We need proof.
I have proof.
I'm also going to notice Mina's there and just look at her and go, this is going to be a great story, isn't it?
Yeah, she was like just watching this.
She's got
And she
a
pulled out,
quill
like,
and
a-
parchment out.
Yeah.
She's taking
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like already writing it down. She's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like-
We'll write this up later together.
yeah, absolutely.
Right,
Okay.
Simon. I want to see what Simon does. I'm quite
Simon.
excited.
Yeah, so Xantha is still looking at you like, huh? And then you got hexed, but obviously he doesn't realize he's been hexed.
Yeah.
He seems like he's like a bit discomfited, like he's like, wow, he feels a bit sluggish. Go ahead.
Well, Ash told me not to do anything stupid because we need proof, which I don't agree with, but I won't immediately burn him to the ground. So I'm just gonna go right up there, just right up in his face.
Fly right up.
Cataris is like,
Yeah, right up in his face. Just
Cataris takes a step back.
I land on Cataris's head so that I'm more equal.
Cataris is kind of like, woo!
Ca-
Cataris is like, frogs, fly!
yeah.
Frogs again!
Oh, Simon,
Don't shit on my head, please.
All right.
And I just
So-
look at Xanther. What'd you do? Why are you so suspicious looking? What'd you do? I know you did something. Tell me the truth.
He's like, he gives you like this like very, he tries to, he's getting out of it, like he's confused, like he gives like this nervous smile. He's like, I'm sorry, like what do you mean? You're Simon, right? And like he looks, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I believe
That's
him?
I was going to say,
Inside
do we
check.
all believe him?
Sure.
With advantage because
We are
you
all
already
there.
Yeah.
sussed him out a little bit.
Yeah. So much. 25.
Beat that, you bitch.
Got a natural 19.
This outlet though is
I'm proficient in people.
oh. I love that.
I want that on a t-shirt. I'm
Me too. I'm
proficient
gonna-
in
Simon.
people.
Simon,
That is
gonna
not a
ask-
shirt that I, as Saint, would own. However, Simon would.
I'm going to
is-
just yell to the bar if someone can go, please get a professor.
Mine would say I'm proficient in people and then like a cross. Like a line across proficient.
Yeah, while Simon's interrogating, I want to check on Rosie and make sure someone goes get a professor or 5.
And
Hey,
Kailani
Oh,
would be
yeah.
investigating the frogs, like medicine checking them, and Arcana checking them.
hey, Martin, want to help me out over here? I think we have a problem.
Yeah, Merton comes over. Xantha
Towers
rolled on
over
that one.
Xanther. Do
There's
it!
a roll in that
Like is like the smart, like he was trying to put on the charm and immediately discomfited by your like
Mm-hmm.
And then when you say, Merton, we may have a problem, he looks towards Merton, who's like comes over, stands next to you.
Merton, who's still raging.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, what's the problem, Simon? And looks at you and then looks at Xantha.
I think he did something to the frogs. I don't like that. I like the frogs. Make him tell me the truth.
Crack his knuckles right in front of him.
Make it!
Simon cracks their knuckles when Merton does, but it like actually it just kind of hurts a little bit, and it doesn't really sound like anything because
So-
they like
there's no
hollow
bones in there,
yeah.
Yeah, so Merton
Hop
goes.
up on Merton's shoulder. We do our intimidation
Yeah.
pose.
Yeah, so Merton leans forward, goes, did you have something? I'll give you one chance. Did you have something to do with this? Because me
One
and my friends are
chance!
just trying to have a drink. So, but he's saying this again, like in his like demeanor, but it's like he's flexing, like he's still like his rage is kind of diminishing, but it's still kind of like visible. Like he's still like flexed up. So he goes, one chance at him. And he's like, I'm just minding my business. He's like nervous, like sweating a little bit. Like he looks at you, Simon. Like to see what you want to do. Because Xantha's just like completely like intimidated, but not really saying anything.
Can I do a Arcana check to make sure that Xanther isn't also under some kind of effect like the frogs?
Absolutely.
Thanks. Just in case. I don't know him that well. Yeah. 16.
16. Doesn't seem to be under any kind of magical influence. He does seem very like he just seems ready to like faint. That's just like towering over him.
Hey, this is fine. I turn around on Merton and I just yell out to the bar. Does anyone here have a zone of truth spell today? I don't today.
I like the today.
I can have it tomorrow.
Like Aaron, the bar looks up.
Someone's decided to be mean to animals.
You see,
did I see someone
various students look at each other. You have Rampart looks confused, looks at Tilana, who shrugs. And it's the same with a lot of the students. They kind of look at each other and they shrug. They're like, do you? Like, at this point, the lovely barista and owner of
sorry. Whilst this is happening, did Ash check on?
Yes,
yeah, I would
Ash,
check to see what's going on.
Checked up on Rosie. She seems to be okay, a little bit shell shocked, but she seems to be recovering.
And do I get to do my rolls as well? Because I might find something that we can accuse him of.
Yeah. So you're all out of initiative. So yeah, you go ahead and do your rolls if you want to.
I'm just gonna have Merton like put a hand on his shoulder, on Xanther's shoulder, so that he can't try to run away while we're waiting for like a teacher or someone with Zone of Truth, something like that.
Okay.
And what rolls do you want from me?
What would Kailani be looking for?
Either medicine or Arcana. Like, what made them do this? Any external interference?
So you could do. Yeah, you could do a medicine check.
Okay.
To see if there's some sort of tampering with.
Medicine. My medicine's not terrible, actually. Can I guidance since we're out of initiative?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
After I checked on Rosie, I'm gonna stay near the door to try and negate the in and out of anybody until the teacher shows up.
Okay.
I got a 16 on medicine.
Alright, 16. And so you examine the closest frog, and you notice that again, nothing that obvious strikes out at you. However, you do pick up on the fact that these frogs have they have like a normally like frogs have they have like slimy skin, kind of clammy, but it seems to be like there's like a certain sheen to it. Like kind of catches your arm. Like it seems to be a little bit too moist.
Yeah. Oh, excellent! 2 moist frogs.
So they're ill. Like I don't understand.
You don't think it's not an illness, but you just notice it seems to be like that's the only odd thing about them. Doesn't seem to be anything like obvious.
Did they stay big, or did they go back to their normal size?
They are now currently shrinking back down. to their normal size.
Interesting.
Okay, so the only thing I notice about the frogs is that they're wetter than they should be.
And shrinking.
More.
And shrinking back to their normal size.
When they expunged Rosie, did anything else come out?
No.
Any like sort of liquid? Okay.
No, liquids came out. With Rose.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if these things, because the mimic had the black crap that came out. Wasn't too sure if the frogs.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. There isn't any of the black crap coming out of these frogs.
No black crab. Okay. Was there anything else Kalani wanted to do?
The answer,
She conveys that to the team.
there's no black crap coming out of them.
I just said that. I just said there was no black crab.
Okay.
Is there anything Ash would have read about that he might be able to figure out what's going on? He's read a lot.
Yeah, you have. You could do me
You want a history?
you can do you could either do like a nature check
Okay.
or arcana.
Okay.
Or history,
with
sorry, because you read
with
about
advantage because of his keen mind.
it. Yes.
Which is good. 15. 12 plus 2. Have him not proficient in anything he actually needs. This is the funny part. Proficient in deception, intimidation, and persuasion. I think he's reading.
Gotta find the
Yes.
information.
I know.
So
I know it's here somewhere.
with what you recall from your reading and general behavior of frogs, it doesn't seem, again, like kind of like what Simon was already onto. It doesn't seem very natural. It seems quite outside the behavior. Also, the fact that they seem to have been enlarged or been forced to enlarge is also not natural. It does remind you of the effects of the Eldritch Balm, but again, you don't see
it
like the balm anywhere.
Okay.
Kalani, you also pick up on that. Like it also like while you don't see the Eldritch Balm, it seems very similar. Like the
Even
effects,
though I'm
the
like
symptoms.
that, you said I'm not investigating the outside of them. I'm full on medicine checking, like a grabbing, like checking the frog, checking if there's got anything in its mouth, checking, like an animal, like an animal, like a health check. That's basically what
like a vet net, like a vet. Yeah.
Like nothing around them, but I see the effects of it, but nothing on them.
I'm gonna ask Rosie who owns these frogs because she had them the last time we were in here.
Yeah. Before I do that, actually, if you are handling them like you said you are, Kalani,
that's what a medicine check would be, right?
Like, yeah, fair enough. If you're like handling them like that, you don't notice anything in the mouth or anything like that, but the when you put them down, you like got strands of like film, kind of like that seem to be like.
I'll take it as a
to your
sample
hand.
then.
Yeah. So back to your question, Ash, with Rosie. She goes, no one owns them in particular. We just sometimes raise them here. We don't. I think someone might have brought them for Witherbloom, but it wasn't us.
Yeah.
Merton, I'm trusting Merton to not let
Him go.
Xanther go. I am going to hop down and cast Speak with Animals and check on the frogs that way.
Yeah, because Ramon also said the lady the lady of the cafe was approaching. Yeah.
Right. I'm not ritual casting it. I'm just casting it, so it only takes 6 seconds.
Okay.
Plus, I don't know her.
Frogs, no.
Yeah. Yeah, so she would be like, I'm sorry. It's like, what's happening? She'll turn up and she'll look towards the frogs and at Ash. And then she'll also see Merton cornering Xantha as well.
I think you did something to the frogs to make them attack. We're getting a teacher. I'm gonna ask the frogs now.
Okay.
Direct approach.
Hello, little frogs. I know we've talked before, but are you okay? That was scary. What happened?
I'll guidance Simon whilst he's talking to the frogs because I'm trying to figure it out too.
I can't do anything for an hour because I am keeping Hex on him.
Fair.
If he leaves, I can track him.
All right, so Alina's looks back between she goes, no fighting in my cafe. She goes, but I will go get a professor and we'll sort this out. She looks between her and looks at Merton. No fighting at him because he's towering over Xantha, ready to deal with him. And she turns to go to get a professor to look into this. As she goes, I'll have to request a quick break. We can go to our break now, a little bit sooner than usual. 10 minutes, maybe.
Sure.
Everyone good with that?
Yeah.
So be right back.
Woo! Then we'll see what
Bye,
the frogs
people.
have to balls. Thanks.
Hello,
I think
everyone.
he got that.
Just because.
Excellent.
Yeah. I hope so.
Victory is mine. I regret nothing.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for the long break. The DM is glitching at the moment, and he needed a bit of respite. We will be unfortunately cutting the session a little short, but not before we talk about what happened with the frogs. So, where Elena goes off to get a professor, just really quickly, what is an order of what's happening? Ash, you wanted to get a professor. Simon, were you just focusing on Xanther?
No, I had cast Speak with Animals to check on the frogs and
To
see
tell
if
the
they
check
knew
for the
what
frogs?
happened to them.
I was helping and
Ribbit.
cast guidance on Simon.
Ribbit.
Merton is holding on to Xanther.
And
Not
Ash was,
attacking, just making sure he doesn't leave.
Blocking him off.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ash was
in
waiting for a
front of the
professor
door.
at the door, right?
Trying to make
Yep.
sure no one left,
Yeah.
Nope.
just in
Okay.
case.
Yeah.
This is now a crime scene.
Lena would have come over.
We gotta invest in some crime scene tape. We're finding all the crimes. You need to just start cordoning off areas.
We're gonna corner
Yeah,
off
soon
Xanther.
enough.
Just wrap him in the
Yeah,
tape.
yeah, just wrap him in tape.
I'll use
Restrain
minor
him.
illusion and
It's
cordon
fine.
everything off. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead, Simon. You cast Speak with Animals, and
I
you attempt to
do.
communicate with the frogs.
Yes. Hello, little frogs. It is me again. I know we just talked the other day, but are you okay? That seems scary. Do you know what happened? You
He
alright?
goes, no. He goes, no. The one that was in overalls that now, unfortunately, the outfit's been destroyed.
Oh,
Luke goes, no. I'm not okay.
what
That one-
happened?
That one threw me across the room. He looks at Ash.
Yeah, before that, though. Why'd you eat Rosie?
He goes, I don't know. I just felt really weird because I got covered in some slime and I don't know what it was.
Do you know who covered you in the slime?
I looks around. No,
Okay. I will
I don't
snuggle
see.
that frog.
I was
Then
going to say insight check that frog.
I'm not inside checking the frog.
No,
I
I
believe
know.
him. Was he looking at? Sorry, did you say he looked around and said he didn't see them, or he doesn't know who did it?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
The frog. I'll just double check that as well. The frogs are not the smartest
The
creatures.
frog is a frog.
So I
frog
just
is a
have
frog.
a quick question. So the frog is like the entire skin is covered in slime, or is it just a patch that's
Has
been
an
covered?
intelligence of 1. It's the whole frog.
Well, then the frog's having trouble breathing. Then, yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. A little bit. Not like struggling for dear life, but it's like it may also have provoked a bit of. It's a little bit discomfited by that as well. Yeah, so intelligence of 1, the frog, because I don't know. You all look the same to me.
That's well, okay. Okay, you said you got covered in some slime? I'm gonna check the
Yeah.
frog for the slime, and I assume I see it because I'm handling
It's
the frog.
sticky. Like like now you kind of like.
Sticky.
If
I'll
I
pull
see
out. What do I
Simon
have?
struggling, I've already taken a sample. I will. If I see Simon trying to take some, I will also press the.
No, I'm not trying to take some. I'm trying to wipe it off.
I will press and digitate the frogs to clean
I
the
just
slime
don't
off.
think.
Then.
Yeah, I'll take like a piece of my school uniform and just be like, okay, scrape, scrape, scrape.
Yeah, Kailani helps once I see Simon do that, and I press and digitate each frog.
Yeah,
Make
we'll
sure
go
they're
to each
clean.
frog and wipe them off.
Yeah.
I'll give each of them a hug if they let me. Because I'll tell each of them the same thing. Like, yes, that was scary. You're okay now. Do you know what happened? I assume none of them do, but
Yeah. Yeah. All of them are like disoriented. They all have no idea who or who's done this to them. Again, they all agree that they all felt slimy, and then they all felt weird, and then they really got hungry, and they kind of blacked out from there. But,
I'll cure wounds the frog that was blasted across the room as well.
across the room.
Yeah.
This whole time you're communicating with the frogs, Luna was watching you with this like look of endearment, and she's like, she comes up, she goes, "You really have a way with Adam. Is he okay?" And she like looks at the frog you like doing cure wounds on.
They're very confused. They got covered in slime and then they got very, very hungry, and that's why they attacked. They don't know what happened. Frogs are, and I kind of like make sure that I'm not speaking in frog language for a second. They're not very smart.
Kailani just looks at Luna like, "Am I a joke to you?" No, Kailani is definitely, when we've cleaned the frogs, Kailani brings Simon a vial with what she collected of the slime, and she's like, "I gotta go check what this is."
Yeah. Let's wait for the teacher and see if they have like a zone of truth on them, just so we can see.
You
Yeah.
think he did it?
You have the alchemy stuff, right? So you can tell if this is a made product, right?
Oh, I should be able to tell that right now. Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Kailani opens it, sniffs it.
Because I wanna look at it too, and I wanna do an herbalism check to see if it's a natural product or if she can tell me it's a man-made product. Can we try that?
Sounds good.
I'll do an
Love the
alchemy
collaboration.
roll.
I will guidance you this time, so we each have one.
Sounds good. All
All
right.
right, so my alchemy.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, that's a 24.
I love the collaboration. You both can take some inspiration. Well, she didn't die if you have inspiration.
No, I don't have it. I used it because
I also got a 24.
Hey!
Love the collaboration.
I will take a student.
All right.
Oh no, I
So,
still have inspiration. Lol.
Luna's also very like she watches you both work, I assume do you guys do it here, or do you go to like a table to like kind of set up real quick, or do you just
No,
like
no, I'm just
I just do it. We're just doing it right there, I
we're just
think.
doing it
just
right
like
there.
just winging it? Nice.
Just a quick check, yeah.
No one could tell you wing it. You do it so well and so professionally. Luna just watches in amazement as you kind of work side by side on this. And
We're used to this with her perfume business. We play
Yeah.
off each other very well
Yeah.
with this.
Do I recognize?
Luda's, yeah.
Do any of us recognize it as a made product or a natural product?
Yes, you do. Which is
Mm.
what I was getting to. You do. It doesn't look like or smell like the balm, but it as you kind of like expert like kind of like get like, you both work on this. It's got the same I guess same traces of like residual magic to it. So you immediately realize it's been refined
Mm-hmm.
and it's perhaps done to avoid drawing attention like its original form.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Mm.
Well, Kai, I think we have another problem. It looks like someone's trying to refine this and make it less obvious what it is.
Yeah. It's
It
still
looks like this
Eldritch
was an
Bomb.
experiment, which means, and I look at Xanther,
He's involved.
maybe. He's certainly being sketchy today. He was working real hard to make it look like he wasn't watching. But he definitely was. I'm sure of it.
You were being attacked by frogs. Of course I was watching.
Watching
really, like,
suspiciously!
so
I'm not there. I'll say something because I'm on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
yeah,
Kai-
so while this is all happening, Ash, let's see which professor answers the call first.
Yeah, Kailani's already making notes on things she wants to test on this thing.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be having any effect on us while we handle the frogs, correct?
No.
Okay. I'm going to
It
just
seems that
mention
yeah,
that
it
to Kai
seems
as well.
that
I'm sure
it's-
she's noticed, but
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
seem to affect
she's
people,
noticed.
just
yeah.
objects and animals so far that we
yes.
know.
With it also would be because of you guys rolled stupidly high. You
Yay!
get the feeling that it also may be because the magic that whatever was within like whatever triggers these effects like with the Eldritch Balm may have run their course.
Mhm.
Like them
Time
like
limit.
as I said, it's residual magic. Like it's like depleted. So yes. So meanwhile with Ash, you see Professor Sharpbeak making
Yay.
her way.
Good.
She's kind of like half running, half flying to like in the direction of the cafe until she
Hi,
spots you.
Professor.
She goes,
Oh, we have troubles again.
Ash, what happened?
Just we've had some. I'm hoping you could talk to them. Some sort of magic went off, and there was a bunch of frogs that were just racing in here, and then they got big, scary, and tried to eat people. And our lovely Simon thinks that they know who done it, so I'm gonna hold the door while you go talk to Simon.
She again like the barista kind of was like she kind of looks at Elena and she shrugs. She goes, there was a ruckus with frogs in there, and they've cornered someone and as well. All right, show me the way, Ash. She gestures for you to go first.
Okay. I will walk up and double check on Rosie again first, and then head over to where Simon and Merton is. More where Simon is.
I'm attempting to hold all 4 frogs at once to comfort them.
Yeah. Sharpig's here.
Hi, Professor.
Hello.
We have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, I hear that. What happened? And you see Rosie goes, I got eaten. Looks down at her.
Yes.
I'm sorry. She looks at the frogs you're carrying. They're like tiny things. So she's like, by what? The frogs?
They got
How?
big.
They got bigger. This affected them, and I show the vial. It seems to be a refined version of Eldritch Bomb that we found at the library.
Someone's been experimenting, and I think he's involved. He was acting very suspiciously. You know me, Professor. I read people pretty well, and I was looking at the crowd, and he needs to be questioned. And I'm going to remind you at this point that I do have 2 points of relationship with Sharkbeak, as she is my mentor, so she would know that I'm very good at reading people.
And I'm going to use minor illusion and recreate everything that happened so she can watch it if she wanted to.
Simon's also going to make noise effects just because. Adds a couple of explosions for no real reason.
Luna adds to it as well. She loves
Kailani pets the frogs while she looks at the. She's petting the frogs while she's looking at the vial. She's like,
Yeah, and I already healed this one, so it's okay, but they're very confused. They don't know what happened. They're not very smart. They're just little frogs, but they enlarged with the bomb maybe, or someone enlarged them and used the bomb. I don't know, but they're back to normal now, but they're very confused. And I think he was involved, and Merton is keeping an eye on him to be safe until you got here.
Merton goes, hi, Professor. He kind of steps back. He was like, one moment he was like really intimidating, and then the next moment he's kind of like stepping back, let it take it from that. And she goes, Mr. Bowen, what is happening here? Is this true? Were you involved in this? He goes, Professor, I don't know what's happening. I was just here with Gemini. He points like Gemini shoots kind of just like shrugs. No, we're just chilling. I don't know what happened. She looks between him.
I look out from behind Sharpbeak, and I just glare at him.
Because I'm just being accused there. I'm not sure what's happening at all. And she's like, okay, well, I trust Simon and Kailani and Ash. They've having been doing good work this year. And I think that if they think that you may be behind, not saying you are, because Santa goes up to protest, I think it is only fair to investigate it further. Again, I trust them. I trust their judgment. So if you don't mind, Mr. Barn, come with me. We're going to have a talk with Professor Niels as well.
If I'm wrong, Professor, I will take full responsibility for that. But I think it's something that needs to be looked into.
Absolutely. She goes,
thank you.
He goes, all of you. And she goes, sorry, Merton, all you as well. Like she forgot to include him in the group of trusted people. You've done well. I will talk with Mr. Bowen about this. And Professor Niels will also question him. Yes.
You said that Eldritch Bomb, there's a place with, it comes from Witherbloom, right?
Yes, well, that is what it's generally from.
So, would it be good that perhaps whilst you talk with Xanther and Professor Niels, some of us go to Witherbloom to where usually it's collected to check that there's nothing wrong with the source?
I think that's an excellent idea. I will have a talk with Dean. Wow, my mind. I know her name. She's also kind of paused. Sorry. Lisette. She goes, I'll have a talk with Dean Lisette and see if we can arrange that for you. don't do anything yet. Wait for my word. I need to again verify if what is happening is anything to do with Mr. Bowen here, or if he's just here at the wrong place at the wrong time. I will let you know. And she looks to all of you. Okay?
Thank you,
It's like she's
Professor.
Thank you. Do you mind if I analyze this though?
Go ahead, dear.
Thank you.
And she fluffs up her feathers and takes Xanthra away. He's like, but Professor, he's like, Mr. Bowen, we'll talk with Mr. Nils. Come. She kind of like takes him away.
I'm gonna grab the frog that swallowed Rosie, and I'm just going to bring it over to her. He's very sorry. He doesn't know what happened. It wasn't his fault. Something did something to him. We're looking into it. As I just show her the cute frog.
I'm gonna ask
Bye.
Kalani if you can clean Rosie up too, because I can't
Yeah.
do present.
Kailani will. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so focused on this. Sorry, Rosie. She prestidigitates her.
She goes, thank you. And she goes, it's okay. He goes, it was actually really interesting. I'd never been eaten by a frog before. And she's like,
Well, you can use it now. Who ever thought that giant frogs could be part of the live-action role-playing guilds?
her eyes go wide. Katara's like, yeah, that's true. Anyway, like he grabs Rosie. I think Rosie needs to go lie down for a bit. I think she's not feeling too good, right? And she's like, I'm good. Like, all right, so we'll be seeing you later. He kind of starts taking her away.
I use the frog's little foot and just wave bye.
Just go with the frog.
Bye! And then I'll put the frog with the other frogs, wherever they normally go when people aren't watching them. And with the last of my Speak with Animals, I'm just going to be like, okay, little frogs, you're all better now. I'd suggest maybe taking a nap and eating some food or something, just so you can make sure you feel better. But nobody blames you. You're all super cute. I love you. And I give each of them a kiss. And then, okay, bye now.
Adorable.
A little boop.
Yeah, just a little boop.
Be good.
Luna smiles at how adorable Simon is. Before you take your leave, Elena, the barista, goes, good work today. She goes, thank you for helping out Rosie. As a token of my appreciation, all of you can drink free for the rest of the year. Thank you.
Well, that's a big deal.
Thank you, Alina. Sorry about the table. Here, we can fix it. Ash, you want to help me fix the table?
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
we'll fix it up real quick, and we'll just go mending it real quick.
Yeah. Oh, good. She goes, appreciate it. He goes, Mina, can I have some help over here? Like, they're still taking orders. So
Yeah.
Mina's like, oh, right. Mina was like this, writing a full article. She goes, oh, right. She's some shit. Bye, guys. She goes, thank you for the article. And she goes off with that.
No problem.
If you need a follow-up, find us later. We might have more information.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go kind of look around the bar to see if there's any kegs of alcohol, and then realize there's no alcohol in this place.
Yeah, it's not a tavern. Yeah, he like, oh, damn. All right, so
Coffee it is.
with Simon going to help clean up, Kailani, are you helping clean up too, or you?
Kailani will help clean, but she can't mend. So.
Okay, also good. All right, so with that, we will leave it there, and we'll pick it up next time when the DM is feeling less scrambled. Yeah, my apologies to the viewers. I hope it was short but sweet. Again, apologize for all the confusion.
We didn't kill a frog.
Simon would have been so sad.
I know.
You guys did great. No frogs were harmed in the making of this D&D session.
If Ash went first, a frog would have been harmed in this session.
Yeah.
Ash is the only one that harmed a frog.
True. I tried to do it nicely.
Severely harmed. All right, Kalani, do you have any announcements?
I do, yes. Tonight Tonight there is a game, Brandon's game, that I never know the name of, because because I don't remember.
A
tonight
Fae
Fae
is-
random
relocation project.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's tonight.
Tonight. There is also tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, Curse of Strahd. Then on the server, throughout the week, you have at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, Escape the in the Dark on the Discord that you can, it's a PUBG game that you can go and check out. And on Friday at 10 a.m. EST, you have Elemental Chaos, which is another PUBG game, which is really fun. And obviously, a week from today, at the same time, 10 a.m. EST, on Saturday, you have Hogwarts The Next Generation.
Session 5.
Woo!
Woo!
More
So,
magical schools. Woo.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Their
that's
first
what.
defense against the dark arts class, too.
Yeah.
Woo!
So you've got a lot
I'm gonna learn the
Hunting.
shield spell.
to look forward to.
Tantalans.
If
Goodbye.
you join the Discord server by clicking the link on the chat, and yep, that's it.
Huzzah. Bye, everybody.
See you next time.
See you next time, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.